Greetings, everyone. Glenn Kellaway from the basement, wishing everyone a happy Mother's Day. It's Mother's Day, yes, a day I like to talk about Frank Zappa and the Mothers of Invention. I was fortunate enough to see Frank Zappa and the Mothers of Invention, the original band, in 1968 at Convocation Hall in Toronto. Um, I vividly remember the show, but vividly remember not having a clue what the hell they were doing. I was expecting Brown Shoes Don't Make It and got King Kong. I don't know. They were just playing all this jazzy stuff and everything, and it was just for a 15-year-old kid. It was like, what the hell's going on? But I'm so glad I got to see them, and they did do some of the stuff that I was familiar with. So, um, anyway, very excited. June 21st is the release date for the new box set or whatever you want to call it. They've been putting out Zappa's Family Trust has been putting out incredible stuff over the past few years. Everything is just a gem. Um, this is Frank Zappa and the Mothers of Invention live at the Whiskey A Go Go 1968, which is the year I saw them. So I'm pretty excited about this. It was a 5-hour show. Supposedly it's legendary. Some of it's been released, but all 3 sets have never been released together. There's over 3 hours of unreleased music. You can buy it on a 3 CD format, 5 LP, or a shortened 2 LP version. I'm excited as hell about this. My birthday's the 23rd, so you know what I'm getting for my birthday. So I decided today, because I always show my Zappa box sets and rank his albums and stuff. So what I haven't done is show my Frank Zappa vinyl, and this is the vinyl community. Everybody loves vinyl. So let's do, and before I forget, I'm doing a live chat with my good friend Larry Graves at 3 o'clock this afternoon. So please go to Larry's channel at 3. We haven't chatted for a long time. And I'm sure we have lots to say to each other, Anyway, let's get started. We'll start from I don't know if these are in chronological order or not, but some of them are. Freak Out. I mean, one of the great debut albums of all time. Probably by this much, the second double rock album ever released, behind Blonde on Blonde by like a couple of weeks or something. Anyway, this is a reissue. Fantastic record. It's just mind-blowing. I was fortunate enough to have a friend who was really into Zappa and the Mothers. I don't know how she got tuned into it so early, but she turned me on to this album quite early after it came out, and crazy. My favorite Zappa album, this is the one that turned me into a Mothers of Invention big fan. I like Freak Out, but I wouldn't have bought anything other when I saw this and heard this. Oh, Brown Shoes Don't Make It's on here. This is just a great frickin' album. So, if I was ranking the Zappa albums, it's in the top 5 for sure. Absolutely free. Next, the one album I do not have on vinyl is We're Only In It For The Money That I Want. That's my major. I don't know why I haven't bought it yet. A favorite of mine, and I know a favorite of my friend Larry's, is Bongo Fury with Captain Beefheart. This is just a great frickin' record. This is an original discreet label. I had a hard time finding a good used copy of this. Really hard. The one I did find, they wanted 40 US for it. And I'm going, there's no way. And I ended up picking this up for like 20 bucks or something. But, oh my God, this has got Muffin Man on it and Deborah Cadabra. The second track, Carolina Hardcore Ecstasy, is incredible. It's just a great frickin' record. Awesome. Again, top 5 Zappa. Top 5. Oh, well, these ones came out in reissue last year. Let's show them at the same time if I can find the other one. It put out a box set called Waka Wazoo, which included all the studio stuff and everything from those 2 releases. But Grand Wazoo and Waka Jawaka are both fantastic, especially if you love like jazz fusion. This was kind of considered Hot Rats 2. It's just a great frickin' record. 1972, mastered. These are reissues were mastered by Bernie Grunman, and they sound fantastic. If you like jazz fusion and stuff, these are 2 albums. If you're not into Zappa, you should absolutely check out. They're fantastic. Next, I don't have a huge Zappa vinyl collection. I mean, I have over 70 different titles of Zappa stuff in my collection. Most of it's on CD. Some of it's duplicated on vinyl. Um, Probably the most accessible, arguably the best Zappa album behind Hot Rats would be Apostrophe. Just a great record, man. Again, I got this one on the Discreet label, but this has "Don't Eat That Yellow Snow" on it, and Farther Oblivion, Cosmic Debris. I mean, the song Apostrophe with Jack Bruce playing bass. Stinkfoot, it's just great. Bromidrosis. If anybody suffers from bromidrosis, you need to hear that song. Okay, again, arguably what I think most people rank Zappa albums, it's Hot Rats gets number one, and this is a reissue that sounds fantastic on colored vinyl. Beautiful pink vinyl. What an album. Peaches and Regalia, one of Zappa's greatest songs. Willie the Pimp, which has the greatest guitar lead in it ever. Fantastic record. Oh, what else do we have? I have Overnight Sensation. Again, another one. Just prior to Apostrophe, this is probably another very accessible album. Lots of great stuff on here. I'm the Slime is on this one. Dirty Love, give me your dirty love. Zombie Wolf, Dynamo Hum, and Montana. I might be moving to Montana soon. Okay, next after that, Zappa Delor is another great record that's really accessible. I did a video on how to get into Frank Zappa a year or two ago, and I kind of decided as I was, doing all this thinking in my mind while I was doing the video that this might be the album to check out first if you're just getting into Zappa. Zappa Delor's is it's kind of just a good rock album, but it's got the Torture Never Stops on it too, and wonderful wino, and it's a really good album. Okay, I don't care about this, but I have the album, the Flo and Eddie period. Not for me. Sorry, I get bored with it really fast. That's all. Nothing against it. I can listen to it once, and then I don't want to hear it again. But Fillmore Live, 1971, the Flo and Eddie years. It's a pretty popular album in the Zappa canon. Oh, Chunga's Revenge. I won this in a contest with my buddy Richard from. Oh my God, I'm having a brain cramp. I'll think of it in a second. Thank you, Richard. Richard's a huge Zappa fan and did a whole series on reviewing all his albums. And why am I forgetting his title of his channel? Oh, I'm so sorry, Richard. Chunga's Revenge, Zappa. Next, One Size Fits All, another great frickin' record. A lot of people pick this one as a good starting point for Mr. Zappa. It has Inca Roads on it, which is incredible. Florentine Pogan. It's a pretty good frickin' album, that one. Next, Burnt Weenie Sandwich, one of my favorites, man. Might be in my top 6, 7 for sure. Starts off with White Port and Lemon Juice, WPLJ, which was kind of a doo-wop early rock and roll song, and Frank was huge into doo-wop music when he was a kid. This is just a freaking great album. Burnt Weenie Sandwich, absolutely love it. Okay, next, two that came out together were all part of that leather thing, and along with the orchestral favorites, and Sleep Dirt and Studio Tan. Now, I love these both, except side 2 of Studio Tan is 20 minutes of Gregory Peccary, and it's too much foolishness for me to keep playing over and over again, so I do rank that behind the great Sleep Dirt album. This is fantastic. Again, some great jazz fusion on there. Great freaking record. I've only got 2 more to go. I got the ones I can't really get into that much because they're just too, I don't know what it is. They're too polished and I don't know. I can't get it. Joe's Garage. I only got volume 1. I'd love to get volume 2 and 3 in my collection. I try hard, but it's just some of it's the mindless humor. I think the music's great. And last but not last but not lich, I got ship arriving too late to save a drowning witch, or least a weast. um, yeah, this is 1982. It has Valley Girl on it. So if anybody's into Valley Girl with the Moon Unit, there you go. So that's my Zappa vinyl collection. I need more. I hope everyone has a great Mother's Day. And remember the chat, 3 o'clock this afternoon. Remember, I have another channel called Bluegrass from the Basement. Please check it out. Please at least subscribe to it. I can build up my subscription base. And everyone have a wonderful Sunday. Thank you.